Turning to the weather now, and Lily's here, and from one ray of sunshine to another. We've also seen some glorious sunshine today, haven't we?
Yeah, today it's been so lovely, really as good as it gets, I think, for this time of year, because again, the sun came out, and I think for that reason, I'm just going to have to share some of those lovely weather photos, because we've had some fantastic ones today. Plenty of you up early this morning, as Jason was, to capture that gorgeous sunset, and it was a really stunning morning, because look at those glassy waters there. We had really light winds to kick off, and that led to some beautiful mill pond-like scenes, as well as some absolutely fabulous colours. This one is one of the best weather photos I've had for a while. Look at that shot from Daniel, really fantastic colours. And then once the sun did come up today, well, it was here to stay for a little while, and lots more of you enjoying, including this little chap here. It's called Oakley. He's looking very majestic, and he actually belongs to one of our own crew, Gemma. He looks like he's ready to have a great day ahead, and it pretty much was a fine picture throughout the day, all the way until the sun was setting.
Beautiful. And clearly, lots of people have been enjoying the wonderful weather, so I'm assuming we'll all want to know, is it going to stick around, or is it going to get a little milder over the coming days?
Well, I would say less in the way of sunshine, but actually mild temperatures. And to be honest, those things are linked. They go hand in hand, because tomorrow we find ourselves in something called a warm sector. That's basically this triangle bit here between the warm front and the cold front. And what it does is it gives us slightly cloudier conditions, but it tends to be a little bit milder. And we've also got these southwesterly winds. So the air that's going to be sitting over us the next few days is called a tropical maritime air mass. And basically what that means is this air's come from the Atlantic. It often gives us those cloudy conditions, as well as the wet conditions and the milder weather too.
And it's been extra cold over night time, but that's going to impact those nighttime temperatures as well.
Yes, all to do with the air mass and to do with the clouds. So last night we had fairly cool temperatures, minimums of around 4 degrees Celsius, but in just a change of 24 hours, tonight it's forecast to be quite a bit milder, minimums of 10 degrees Celsius, and that's all to do with the air mass, but as well the cloud. At night, the cloud acts as a little bit of a blanket, so it stops any heat escaping, meaning that we do get those slightly milder temperatures. And when we look at the outlook, we can see over the next few days in the day, slightly milder temperatures, and at night time too. But let's get all the details now. Here's the forecast. Well, we enjoyed some blue skies today, lovely conditions, light winds and dry, bright skies. When we look at the satellite, you can see we did have this clear sky overhead, but it's this cloud that's been gradually edging towards us, and the cloud is likely to win out overnight and as we head into tomorrow. A bit more of a grey picture compared to today. The cloud bringing with it some drizzle at times too. So really through the next few days, it will be quite unsettled, but the silver lining to that is we are enjoying some slightly milder temperatures this week. We are up into those double digits now. So back to the here and now. Tonight we have got a fairly cloudy picture. There's the patchy rain and drizzle that cloud is likely to bring. And under the overcast skies with the brisk winds, what that means is we have the recipe for a slightly milder night temperature-wise. Notice those minimums of 9 to 10 degrees Celsius, so quite a few degrees up on what we had last night. Into tomorrow, probably quite a bit of a cloudier day overall compared to today, with some light rain or drizzle at times. Perhaps in the middle of the day we might get some respite with some dry and bright interludes before that cloud returns later, bringing with it the rain. So a bit more windy tomorrow, moderate to fresh breeze coming in from the southerly direction with highs of 13 degrees. Let's get a check on those times of high water now, between 10 and 11 in the morning, later on between 10:30 and 11:30, with the sea temperature just below 12 degrees Celsius. So in summary, when we take a look at the outlook, yes, it is going to be a bit grey tomorrow, perhaps some drizzle at times, and it's staying fairly unsettled through the next few days, rain in the picture at times, but notice those temperatures not too bad for the time of year, with highs of 13 degrees.